Hi Leo, welcome to MoonDaughter Esoterica. This is your weekly reading for the week of January 11th to January 17th, 2016. This is a weekly reading for anyone born under the sign of Leo. And if you would like a little more detailed reading tailored more to your personality, please feel free to watch the video for your rising sign as well. That will give you a little bit more information as to what you can expect in this upcoming week. I do want to take a minute to apologize for not getting last week's videos out. I've had quite a few technical difficulties. I'm working with some pretty old equipment, so it happens. Sometimes you have to fine-tune it, fix things up. So hopefully I've got those issues resolved, and we'll be able to get these videos recorded and posted smoothly this week. I also want to let you know I am no longer accepting 2016 New Year's readings. My time slots are full. I overbooked myself a little bit. They're very time-consuming reading. And so I got a little bit behind, got behind on some of the other services that I offer. And so to make up for that, I would like to offer all of my services at 50% off this week. If you would like a reading, please feel free to contact me at the email address in the description box below. And I'll post up my prices there too, so you can see what the readings are, how much they cost, and if you're interested, please hit me up. Okay, so with these weekly readings, what I do is I choose a Wisdom of Avalon Oracle card to let you know what kind of vibe or energy is going to be with you as you move about your week. I do a 5 tarot card layout to let you know what kind of events you can expect to happen or how that energy is going to play out. And then the final card we look at is an Archangel Oracle card to let you know what kind of divine assistance is available to you and will be working with you as you go throughout your week. So Leo, let's get started. Your Wisdom of Avalon Oracle card for this week is, the Merlin. Alchemy, Justice, and Balance is what the card says. Now in this deck, the Merlin is related to the Magician and the Tarot. So it's time to make magic, Leo. One side note to that is the word alchemy, and that's really the only difference I see with this card and the Magician and Tarot. Alchemy can be a wonderful thing, or it can be making something out of nothing. And it's been an interesting few days. I've had a lot of people mention to me that they've been having some interesting feelings with relationships to people close to them. And the only thing I can really connect this to is this Mercury retrograde. But a lot of people are feeling disconnected. They're wondering if the relationship is still remaining, if the other person really likes them, really loves them, cares about them, if there's problems. And there doesn't really seem to be any true hardcore foundation for that or solid evidence for that. It's just something that pops in their mind almost obsessively. And it's disturbing quite a few people. So anytime there's a retrograde, you're being asked to slow down, review, take a look at things, take a look at where you've been and where you're going to make sure that there's, 1, no problem, say, in a relationship, and 2, to make sure that you're still on path with your relationship, your project, whatever that may be. And so that word alchemy is sticking out a little bit. Make sure you're not making mountains out of molehills this week, Leo. This doesn't really, I'm not really getting a sense it applies to all of you, but some of you may. You're very fiery and sometimes very spontaneous. So you do want to make sure that you are looking at something realistically. But other than that, time to go make things happen. Okay, your first tarot card for the week is the Lovers. So you are being asked to make a decision, or this could be a very close, intimate relationship that you have. But you can make it into something stronger. You can make this decision. Again, be careful with, especially if you're having a lot of these feelings like there's something wrong or something's different. Make this decision with what feels best to you as far as your ethical or moral code in this situation. Do what you feel is right when making this decision. Let's take a look at the next card you have. Okay, the next card is Ten of Swords in the upright position. So if this is a romantic relationship that you're fairly new in, it's still kind of fiery, still kind of passionate, you want to, again, make sure that you're not making mountains out of molehills or, stirring up trouble where there isn't. You want to go inside yourself and make sure that you're saying things correctly. Maybe have a conversation with the person, but in a gentle way, not in a fire way, because this could signal the end of the relationship if you come out with your fire breath. I'm noticing the dragon here with your fire breath, just reducing the other person to ashes. But whatever this is, if this is a decision, make a decision and be done with it. Don't go back and forth, because whatever decision you make, this is showing me that this decision will be final. So you want to make sure that it resonates with you, that it serves yours and everyone else's highest good, highest, greatest good in this situation. The next card you have is Death in the reverse position. And Death in the reverse position is a bit of resistance to change. There's an opportunity to close one door, stop continuing down one path, and head off on another one. And I see midweek you're really going to be second guessing that, and do you really want to change? If you make this decision with the strongest resonance for you and in your higher and greatest good, then this change won't be difficult. It'll actually make sure that the one situation's over with. And you may have a hard time letting go of that this week, Leo. And that's part of the process. It is time to get things going, but it doesn't mean that it all has to be complete. A magician or a Merlin takes various elements from various places, combines them, and makes something completely different. And that is a process that takes time. It doesn't happen overnight. So it is okay to grieve and release this situation, but don't get stuck there. Don't be afraid to then pursue the path that you've opened up for yourself. The next card you have is Knight of Wands in the reverse position. And this is a card where your energy is scattered and unfocused. It reminds me almost of like Tasmanian Devil, this particular card. Tons of energy, spins around the room, makes a mess everywhere, leaves before you even realize what's going on. So don't feel the sense of urgency on making whatever this is happen. Make the decision this week, which is unusual for a retrograde, but I think you're ready. I think you're prepared. Make the decision, but take your time. Get rid of any fears about the direction you're going in, and then go forth with purpose and passion, not just because you feel like you have to keep going or because you don't want to sit still for too long on this. You do have the time to take your time on this. And the final card you have is Ten of Pentacles in the reverse position. And this talks about leaving a legacy on the world. And this could be actually building a monetary empire, building an estate. It's leaving your mark on the world with family security around you. And I think if you're too impetuous, if you're too hasty, either in your words or in your actions, you could really upset the balance on this project, this thing, this relationship that you're working on, and kind of pull the rug out from underneath it. So you want to make sure that you focus your energy, you focus your passion, and that it's clear and concise as you go throughout the week. Don't respond out of fear, because you may be fearing the loss of the situation, or, okay, well, this is gone, so now I have to go do something else, and I got to do it now because I'm losing everything. That's not the case, but you may feel that way. And if you respond in that way, it could be quite a detriment to whatever it is you're trying to move forward and your family finances as well. Let's take a look at your Archangel Oracle cards, see what kind of divine assistance is available to you. Okay, Archangel Michael with crystal clear intentions. The card says, be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. And that's super, super important whenever you're manifesting anything. You absolutely need to be crystal clear on your intentions, or your spell, your potion, your manifestation will most definitely go awry and turn out completely opposite from what you thought it was. So be clear when you're making this decision. Be clear with this person that you're in a relationship with. And don't bring anything to the table, to the person, to the situation until you are. And if you feel a sense of panic or a sense of urgency, make sure you call on Archangel Michael to help you out with that, to settle down, focus, and be absolutely clear within yourself first before you bring it out and manifest it out into your world. Okay, Leo, that's all the information I'm getting from your cards this week. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please subscribe to my channel and like and share this video with your friends. I do appreciate it. I hope you have a fantastic week. I thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time, Leo.